Check. Stay. You see me. Oh boy, what a morning for you, boy. How you doing? Good morning, everybody. How are we? Sir Bradham. Oh, I thought that was the first comment for a second. R.I.P. Marshawn Nealon. No time for speculation. I was passing on the place, but back to regular schedule program. Okay. I don't know. Is that a friend or is that a famous
That
person?
is a Cowboys player that passed away. Sir Bradham. Sir Bradham. Good message.
Was it a current Cowboys player?
Yeah, he's the one who recovered the punt for the touchdown on Monday night.
This guy just passed away.
Just passed away. Yeah, we don't know what happened, but like Snide said to me, if they don't tell you what happened, you usually can assume the worst, unfortunately.
Yep. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, RIP. My grandpa definitely has a couple of those. Kazar Wagon, what's up? 24 years old is absolutely crazy. RIP Marshawn Nealon. What's up, bad guy Jim? What's up, everybody? Recap. No, we're not recapping. Well, I mean, we could do a little recap, and we can always do a little recap. And Snowman was good. Yeah. What kind of parlay did Snowman hit last night? Tell me all about it.
I have no idea. No idea, but I'm sure he hit one. That's for fucking sure.
Oh, I just realized I didn't brush my teeth this morning.
Straight locks hit a crazy one, and I think Kev hit a triple double from Russell Westbrook.
No way.
Kev hit something for $5,000 yesterday. I think it was Russell Westbrook triple double.
Shut the fuck up. Just straight?
Look. I mean, that's a crazy bet.
That's a crazy bet. I mean, I guess he just joined the Kings, and he probably, I don't even know if he starts.
3-pick parlay, 10 plus rebounds, 10 plus points, 10 plus assists, 55 to win $5,005.
That was 100 to 1.
That's crazy.
That was 100 to 1 for him to have a fucking triple double.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, don't worry. We've seen this hat already. He's worn it 75 times.
75.
That's one. You
are an idiot. You're an idiot.
I'm not.
You idiot.
Can anybody in the chat back me up? This is one of Stakes.
Started Aloha Bets. One of Stakes, what? 40 fucking hats?
No, you don't wear 40 hats, bro. You don't wear 40 hats.
40 hats. God, if you went back 2 or 3 months of the stream, you would see an absurd amount of hats.
7.
I need somebody to do it. I might need help, DJ Low. You might have to help me out.
Go ahead. Pay up some cash.
DJ Low, I'll pay extra.
Pay some fucking cash. Somebody go back.
How many hats do you really think I've worn over the course of 3 months? Honest to God.
All right, honest to God. So 3 months, 5 streams per week. That's 20 streams.
Yeah, call it 55 streams.
All right, we'll call it 55 streams. I'm going to say you rotate 11.
That's just fucking preposterous. Insane.
You think you wore
insane. I need DJ. I'm going to text him right now, dude.
Gavin's stat said 65. Get the fuck out of here.
Shot at 65, but 10's a horrible guess too, Flatwoods fella. Way over 11, dude. Way over 11. Don't even make the poll 11. I'm guaranteeing you it's over 11 in 3 months. Way over it. 20-something. We need to figure this out, dude. I'm getting pissed the fuck off.
This is coming from the guy who didn't think that I shat on his UMass cell job after his UMass cell job.
Yeah, so you won that round. I said you won that round. You will not win this round.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go up 2-0.
You use this in fucking disgusting.
I'm fucking ready to go up 2-0, bro. That's all I'm saying. Hey, shout out Milk Coffee Boys. My parents, they've got or my mom has creamer in there, and it's not like my typical creamer. So I tried to go light, and even when you go light, it still creams it up. But this is a little La Colombe cold brew. Dude, I have I'm hurting. I'm gonna just get ahead of it real quick, but I do have to hop off at any point if my dog's vet calls or if anything happens. I was at the ER. You ever been to a pet ER?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I went to one and at 2:45 in the morning, and I was there for 4 hours. So I got back at 6:45, and then I slept from like 7 to 8:39. So that was good. But before that, I got about 3 hours of sleep. That was absolutely brutal being in there.
Awful.
I don't want to give you the details, but it's like an open emergency room with tables, and like they do everything with the owners there. They don't bring anything to a back room, which I didn't hate, but a dog came into a table next to me and died.
Ooh, that's fucking horrible.
Could not breathe, congestive heart failure. They stuck a thing down its mouth, suction, flatline. Oh. And then a golden retriever came in. that like got into something and like had fluid in its lungs, couldn't breathe. They saved its life. I had a roller coaster of a time
My
at
God.
the CER. It was fucking brutal.
Yeah.
The whole time my dog is sitting there fucking, shaking and not in good shape either. But anyways, I am waiting for the vet to call back. We're trying to figure out what's going on with Mojo. I think he's got pancreatitis and potentially an infection. So I apologize if I'm struggling a little bit today. Please bear with me. Thank you for that. And then if I have to hop off unexpectedly, now you know why. But anyways,
Mojo's a fucking fighter, though. Got to give him that.
He's a tough son of a bitch, but I'll tell you, he's picky motherfucking eater. I'll tell you that. But yeah, let's get into it, Steak. So we are talking ball on a Thursday. We had an NBA collab yesterday, and it did not hit, and that one sucked. Yeah. That one sucked. So I'm just curious. I feel like this happens to me all the time. I look at the stat sheet for the Cleveland Cavaliers last night. First of all, they were 10-point dogs, and they were 10.5-point dogs. I took the 10.5. Some guy comments and he says they closed 11.5. Great. Because the last time I waited to try to get a better number was the Thunder, and I fell asleep. This time I'm not going to wait. So I strike, I get 10.5. You get a better CLV, but obviously you can't wait. You can't predict the market. But it don't really grinds my gears. The Sixers missed 9 free throws. The Cavs missed 1. This kind of discrepancy in the NBA blows my mind. I can handle it a little bit more in college. 9 free throws for an NBA team is a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Who on the Sixers is missing free throws? Because isn't Joel Embiid a good free throw shooter?
Yeah, but he wasn't playing.
Oh yeah, that's right. So then it was probably whatever dumb fuck was backing him up. I should have looked at the box score, but
what grinds my gears?
What?
Not showing up for the game, right? You didn't show up. You went down 14 in the first quarter. You're like, okay, you're cooked. Then you fight all the way back. Yeah, Drummond. You fight all the way back to make it a 3-point game at halftime, right? So they're down 3 at half, and then they get outscored in the third quarter by 17. And then they still almost come back and cover. Mm-hmm. They were just the Sixers were irritating, and Donovan Mitchell was vintage. That was his best game of the year so far. And it was vintage D Mitch for sure.
We got Thursday Night Football tonight. Don't forget, I should be good for the Thursday night pregame show, the Degenerate Hour on the Pickett YouTube channel. Don't forget, go subscribe to the Pickett YouTube channel. Looking forward to that as always. I think we'll have Greg on there. Is that right?
He said we would.
Oops. Okay. Yeah. So we will dive all the way in. YouTube.com/ at Pickett Sports. The other bet. So this is, look, I mean, listen, I'll bitch about the losses, but then some of the bets we stay off of, they don't hit. Did you take Kent State last night?
Nope, didn't bet any college football.
Yeah, I would have been very upset if I had Kent State +3. They lost by 4. So shout out to anybody who had Miami. I want to say, did Toledo beat the brakes off of Northern Illinois?
Not sure. I didn't pay any attention to college football yesterday, to be completely honest.
Oh, Brinks, you're a very nice guy. Brinks if we ever needed to form an army to go to war, hopefully we never have to. But
nice, normal people.
What's that?
Of like nice normal people. Like there's not many normal people out there. It's kind of weird, but there's not.
No, I know. That's why I consider us like the nice normal groups. That's why we're not going to go out there and start shit and start drama and everything in battles. But if we go, we're going to be very selective if we go to war. But I'm just saying, like, if we ever needed to recruit for like a degenerate army, Brinks is like a frontline soldier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did Brad? So Brad, this guy, Brad Thomas, I've been on his podcast. Nice guy. He commented what you would hate. He said, he was like, why would you bet on the Sixers? They're back to back, their second half of a back to back, blah, 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 when they're like down 14 points in the first quarter. And Brinks is like, does this motherfucker know there's 4 quarters in a game?
Yeah. I hate that.
Yeah, Brinks, I appreciate it. Don't get worked up over stuff like that. All right. I can tell you it's not worth it, but I do appreciate your defense there. And but we can just overlook that one.
It's funny because someone chirped me before the game and said, Sixers, what are we doing here? And then came back the next day and said, so it's cool that I chirped, right? Since I chirped before the game. And
yes,
like, there is.
Yes. Hey, listen, we try to teach by example. We think we can make this space a better space overall. We think we're the good guys of the space. You don't have to like us. But ultimately, we're not going to be those douchebags who go out there. I don't know. Have you ever, like, seriously, have you ever legitimately chirped someone for losing a bet on Twitter?
Not, I only chirp people that I would consider like
Yeah.
my pals.
Yeah. You never chirp a stranger, right?
Yeah, never chirp a stranger. Never one time.
It was, I was at the grocery store yesterday buying, I made chicken, some veggies, and Bonza mac and cheese. You ever had Bonza?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Totally irrelevant. But I'm just walking around and I'm just thinking of things. No podcast or anything. I'm just having my internal monologue. And I stopped for a second as I'm in the grocery aisle and I'm just thinking to myself, because I saw a guy. I saw a guy that looked interesting. And I said to myself, that looks like a guy who has a burner account and just says mean things to people he doesn't know on the internet, you know? And then
Yeah.
I was like thinking, I was like, have I ever done it? I think the meanest thing I ever said to someone, like, I think, like, I don't go after players, but one time I was chirping Austin Safarian Jenkins because that guy was just being a massive bitch.
Yeah.
What did you highlight? Sorry.
Oh, QE is a sharp fuck. QE is a sharp fuck.
What did he hit on?
Cavs team total over. He hits
Great
way
job.
more bets than he loses for sure.
Oh yeah. A lot of people, dude. I haven't been. I mean, it's funny I say that in October. I think I had 6 or 7 winning days in a row, but it just didn't feel that good because I've had so many red ones that I have to like really have I need like 3 good months before I can feel like up like even. I feel like a lot of people in our chat and that we follow are like doing pretty well. Does it feel like that to you?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm the one always telling you the chat's sharp and you give me shit for it.
6-7 bang. Oh my god, they really just did that. QE. No, that's not true, fuckface. I always say the chat is sharp. What I give you shit for is I want to hear your opinions on things, and your opinion is, oh yeah. He said he likes that guy, so I like that guy too.
I'm not getting into it. We got too much fucking NFL to.
You are the co-host. The chat gives opinions. I need the co-host's opinion.
You get plenty of opinion from me.
I do get plenty of opinions, but I want an opinion on fucking I almost said Jamal Anderson. What's the Aaron Jones? Yeah. It's because we know not to recap our losses from stake. That is a good point. That is a very good point.
Aaron Jones, I destroyed that on fucking Sunday.
Speaking of that, I'm sorry my phone is so annoying. I don't know what the notifications are, but I have to keep my phone off silent. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we don't really promote the newsletter that much anymore, but we do the newsletter. I don't know if anybody in here even enjoys reading them or cares what we're on.
Of course they do.
Yeah, but go ahead. We came off finally a good NFL week. We had a 4-0 NFL week. Can't really get right in college, but stake. It was always the Falcons plus 5.5. Great job. The missed extra point heard around the world. We needed that. We love that because we would have died in overtime. Niners minus 2.5. Greg comes through with the Cardinals. No sweat fucking winner there. And the under in the Texans game. So a 4-0 week in the NFL. We love it. Don't give a shit if you tail. Hope you make your own decisions. If you do want to tail, great. I hope you win. If you fade us, at least one of us are winning. So that's good too. But we're going to talk NFL. Before we do, is there anything you wanted to touch on that happened last night in the association or in college basketball?
Nothing in college basketball that I think is too noteworthy. NBA, I mean, no. I mean, I lost two bets where I had a 90% win probability. Is that worth bitching about?
Mm-hmm.
Spurs were up 9 with 7 minutes left. They lost to the Lakers. Thunder were up 20 in the first quarter. I went to bed. I pulled a U. I was like, Thunder up 20, dude. I'm fucking hitting this bet. I went to bed. They lost. That was pretty fucking brutal. Did hit the Pelicans. Luka
Nice.
is insane. 35, 9, and 13. There's some good stat lines. Russell Westbrook triple-double. Will Reichard, the rookie from Florida for the Warriors yesterday, 30 points. Pretty fucking crazy. Second-round draft pick. Luka.
Oh, I saw someone had a top scorer 150-1 in that game.
That's disgusting, but he's a baller. Jokic, 33, 15, and 16. No one's surprised by that guy anymore. Jalen Duren, dude, listen to this. 22 points, 22 rebounds. And
the guy I bet on against Vucevic, and he did nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. That's so funny how that works out. Sar for the Wizards had a 30 ball. Michael Porter had a 30 ball. And,
I saw the Nets one.
Nets one. Yeah. The Pacers are in a sad spot right now. It's not really their fault, but it is sad. It's sad to have the momentum of a Game 7 NBA Finals be this. Now it's very sad.
You know why I realize sometimes as a kid, I kind of like I feel like I knew a lot more about I feel like I still know a decent amount about every sport. It's hard. It's hard to talk about every sport. And obviously you got Alan Dims in the chat left and right. They can't believe you don't know the fucking backup quarterback of Tulsa. But anyways, I don't watch ESPN as much. I like it because it's awful. Like
It's
ESPN is
so
awful.
fucking worse. What do you mean don't watch it as much? I don't watch it all. I watch it at one place, and that's on the treadmill at the gym because the gym TV gets like 6 channels, and one of them's ESPN. So that's the only time in my life I ever watch ESPN if it's not a college football game. Seriously.
You know what I do? This is kind of petty. I mean, I'm not like one of those guys that's like, I'm not. Well, I met another dude. I didn't tell you about this. I met it after my grandfather's funeral. When you go and you have drinks and everything, and you do small talk. I
Yeah.
met a guy who doesn't watch NFL because of the kneeling stuff. That's the second guy I've met in like
That guy is a no. Can I say what I want to say?
No. You've already addressed this because it's happened. But anyways, I'm not going that far. But I will say this: in my gym, there was a TV with ESPN on, and nobody was watching it. I was there like really early. I changed the channel.
That's funny. Yeah, that's a little much. Not watching the NFL because they kneeled for the anthem is so fucking stupid.
Yeah. But I said I don't want ESPN to get this rating, on this like viewership at a gym. So I changed the channel. I stood for something. But it's just really bad. It's like it's not like full on MTV bad. I don't know if anybody like really followed MTV, but they went from playing music videos, as everybody knows, because that's the channel that it was, to having shows like reality shows, and like that had nothing to do with music. ESPN still focuses on sports, but it's more of like people talking about it that suck.
Sorry, but you just made me think of something really funny, and it was a part of my childhood. So I just want to know if it was a part of yours. Do you remember the MTV show Next, where they would put the people on a bus? It was a dating show, and they would put people on a bus, and then they would get off the bus, and if they were done, if they weren't interested, they would say next. You don't remember Next?
I remember Eliminate. I don't know that I remember
Next.
Next.
Next was so funny because really, a lot of the times it was just like somebody getting off the bus and the person being like immediately being next. And so they had to immediately go back on the bus, and then the next person would come off the bus. Dude, you should watch an episode of Next because honestly, the world is honestly all downhill ever since then.
Yeah. Interesting. No, I don't really remember Next, but I did. I was a big MTV guy. But anyways, what I was getting at is it was really easy to be more informed of what's going on when you watch ESPN because there's no other channels that really run through all the highlights, talk about the player performances, you see the standings and everything like that, unless you go out of your way to do it yourself. You go on the websites or you go on Twitter and you do your reading and watch your clips that way. So I had it on, like I went to bed with it on. Yeah. And I watched the beginning of the Lakers game. Surprisingly enough, I was up till like 10 o'clock. And I tweeted it. It was like the last tweet I sent last night. I saw it. I couldn't believe Luka's stat line this year. He's averaging 41 points per game.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, I'm like, God, like, and then I missed the 4-game sample size. He only played 4 games because somebody commented on the Twitter, but I'm like, I hate to say it. What I'm getting at in a very long-winded way, shocker, is I almost think like because we do what we do, we talk about sports in all sports for 2 hours every weekday, kind of have to watch a little ESPN. Do you get what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Wait, context. Sorry. When NBA and college basketball are on.
Yeah. Sure. That's
because there's so much.
Yeah.
All those things you just said, I did see a little glimpse of on ESPN. But anyways, yeah, kudos to the Lakers, I guess, and Luka for having a good start to the season. Okay, shall we? It's 10:40. Shall we get into the NFL board?
Oh yeah, we should. We definitely should. And I really do want you to watch Next. Also, the chat dropped some really good gems. But Room Raiders, do you remember Room Raiders?
I do remember Room Raiders.
Hilarious show, dude. MTV had hilarious.
Did you watch Jersey Shore?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I like Jersey Shore. I liked Real World. And
Real
Road
World,
Rules.
yeah, I like it too.
Yep, those were good. Did you? Let me see. No,
Listen,
I guess
man,
not.
I'm sorry right now, and I'm not going to say anything about that guy who will stop watching the NFL. But if you didn't just relax a little bit and enjoy Jersey Shore at whatever age you were at when Jersey Shore came out, you gotta just fucking not take life so serious. Jersey Shore was fucking amazing.
Yeah. What was did you ever watch music videos before you went to school?
I did, yeah. I think we've been over this before. When I was way too young, I used to watch Trina, really like Trina videos. I think right when I started like being into girls, I was probably like 8 or 9, and my mom hated it, bro. I hated it.
Yeah, I flipped back and forth between BET and MTV and whatever was playing. It was like a radio station, whatever was playing music and not the commercial. And I'll never forget, before school one day, I saw a Q-Tip video. Vibrant Thing. You know the song?
Mm-hmm.
I was mesmerized. Anybody know this music video? If let me tell you something. This is how you get cultured. All right. This is called unbeaving yourself. Okay. You get out there a little bit, even if you physically don't have to get out there a little bit. I think it's probably good for everyone. Little, what's that book? Chicken Soup for the Soul?
Yes.
Everybody should watch.
This is so funny.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Everybody should watch Vibrant Thing. You know what? I think I'm gonna do something. I think I'm gonna start doing a session once a week. We're gonna culture the audience.
Like, what about if we have like one part of a week where we talk about not sports?
Well, yeah, like things that like people should
Pop
know
culture.
that we grew up with. Yeah, absolutely.
And also, just to be clear, one more video. Somebody said that you were into girls at 8 or 9. Isn't being intrigued by girls at 8 or 9 normal, or is that not normal? Like, not being like, you don't want to fuck girls at 8 or 9, but you said being interested, right? Or is that crazy?
I think I think everybody has the stage. I had it when you like, you're like, ooh, girls have cooties, I think that ends around 5 or 6 for obviously for straight guys, but then I'd say 7, 8, 9's like that's where you figure out like, okay, the opposite sex is they're weird, like they're interesting. How do I figure them out?
Oh, late gambling state is saying, okay, got it. Well, then fair game. No, I definitely was not into girls at 6 or 7.
No, right, exactly. But then like 7, 8, 9's where that transition phase comes in, where it's like, okay, I'm like kind of getting into them, and then you watch like a music video, you're like, wow, Mariah Carey's beautiful, Jennifer Lopez is hot,
Yeah, DC will probably clip that out of context. Cam is money.
Yeah, good luck with that.
One other video I just want to toss out there since we're being inappropriate and my wife's not home. What about the Dirty video by Christina Aguilera? Remember that one? That's another one my mom did not want me watching, dude.
Yeah, I mean, look, I got to tell you, I have to tell you, for whatever reason, and I think it might have been Vibrant Thing. Like white girl music videos were just never like they didn't really get me going, but like
yeah, no, you can say
big pimpin', like these. One of my things was I always said to myself, like, will I ever meet one of these women who are in these music videos? Like, do they exist in real life? They have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then you worked in downtown Orlando.
Yeah. Then you work in downtown Orlando. Anyways, somebody asked if I was moving out of New York. Not that we're gonna go from MTV to politics, but put it this way: I got one foot out of the door, but no, I'm not. I'll see it through. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll get weird. Maybe nothing happens. You never really know. But I make money in New York. I work in New York, and my business is actually pretty busy right now. So I do have to be in New York. But if things get weird, I always tell my wife I got the gas tank is full. And I got a little cash in an envelope if we got to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. It's so funny, dude. And everywhere I go, because I'm in Orlando right now, and everywhere I go, like the vet, fucking check out at Publix, you buy a beer and you show your ID. Everyone's like, "Oh, what do you think? What's going on in New York?" Like it's the talk of the town.
In Florida.
In Florida, yeah, it's the talk of the town. But yeah, I don't know. It'll get weird. I don't think we can really talk politics on here, anyways. But all right, well, that was fun. Good shooting the shit. Let's should we get serious? Should we talk about sports?
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah,
trust fund.
I like the pop culture hour idea for future stream.
Yeah, DJ and Stay Culture Hour, the Culture Hour. I think or something like that. Yeah, I think that's.
I may potentially have to get up and yell at my dog if he doesn't stop bullying my older dog, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's fine. Why are people saying trust fund ready? You telling me you hated Danity Kane and that Cherish Do It To It music video as a kid? I don't think I remember that.
Danity Kane is that band from making the band, the Diddy thing.
Oh,
And that was definitely my type as well.
Making the Band. I do
Yeah.
remember Making the Band. Dude, did you see that Ridiculousness show? That guy, Rob Deerdeck? Did you see how much he got paid?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Ridiculousness is fucking amazing. Ridiculousness is absolutely amazing. Do not sit here and tell me you're too uppity for ridiculousness. It's so funny. It's so watchable, dude. Ridiculousness is so watchable. Watchability off the charts. You're gonna piss me off. You're gonna piss me off. Are you frozen?
I'm just seeing what people are saying. I don't even know what to say to that.
I normally don't use government names in here. If my
Now, hold
friend,
on. Hold on. Let me just ask you something.
sure.
You were a Tosh.0 guy.
Tosh.0 is so fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tosh.0 is hilarious. You know what else is probably one of the best shows ever? Family Guy.
Yeah. I know.
Family
My
Guy's one
point
of
is
the best
this.
shows ever.
I love Family Guy. I love Simpsons. I love
Yeah.
Tosh.0 was phenomenal. You know, it's funny. I had tickets to go see Tosh.0 one time. My wife got them for my birthday, and we forgot the date, and we didn't go. We thought they were like.
I've been to see Daniel Tosh live.
I like Tosh.0. Ridiculousness was a like horrible knockoff version of Tosh.0.
Tosh.0 pushed the envelope a lot more. Ridiculousness is way more PG.
First of all, that guy Deerdick was not funny. That chick that sits on a couch and laughs was awful. And like anytime he had anybody else on the show, they provided nothing. Somebody said it was like America's Funniest Home Videos. Sure, but like you don't have Bob Saget.
Yeah, but it is like America's Funniest Home Videos. You can't compare it to Tosh.0. But just to be clear, Tosh.0 is definitely funnier than Ridiculousness.
But Ridiculousness was terrible.
I like dark humor. I like dark humor.
Yeah, but Ridiculousness was a terrible show.
You know who else I love?
Who?
Anthony Jeselnik.
Oh yeah, he's a very, very specific kind of humor. Do you like Tim Dillon? I forget.
No, I don't dislike it, but no, he's not like a high on my list. I used to love best comedians. My favorite comedians of all time would be Dave Chappelle, which is an obvious one.
Yeah.
And Louis C.K.
I got a guy I want to ask you about real quick, and then we will get into the NFL. It's 10:49. We have plenty of time though. Punked was a good show. You know what? One I watched a show called Crank Yankers for a few times. That was funny. Prank calls.
Yeah, great.
No, hold on. There's a guy. I'm very curious. His name is Nate Bargatze.
I know of him.
Okay. What do you think about this guy?
Like relatable, funny humor, but not really my style.
Yes. Here's what I've realized about comedians. I like back in the day, dude. If you guys really like stand-up comedy, you should watch like Eddie Murphy's stand-up comedy. I'm not going to hit you with like I like George Carlin. Do you ever listen to George Carlin?
Yes.
George Carlin's like one of my favorite guys of all time. R.I.P. Nate Bargatze is like good dude, nice dude, easy listening. But there are times when like somebody makes it and is really popular, and I just can't believe they're that popular. I can't believe that many people like Nate Bargatze, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think that Nate Bargatze is the Kirk Cousins of comedians.
Oh my God. Yes. When I've listened to a few of his bits and I thought they were good. Like he's like some of them are whatever. Like I don't think he's the funniest guy, but like he's got good stuff. And when I listened to an interview with him and he's like, oh yeah, I don't curse. And I was like, oh, he's the Will Smith of like the Will Smith when Will Smith rapped, he never cursed. Like that's what it is. And I don't know, when you grow up a little bit, it's like, I mean, you could say fuck, you know. Oh, I loved Andy Milonakis when I was a kid.
What was I got peas on my head, but don't call me a pea head.
Yeah, the bald guy. Tom Green show.
Yep, good one.
Tom Green was a riot. Okay, all right, that's good.
I'm ready.
DJN currently on the Hawaii on a layover. I remember you saying it's not worth the trip. I'll report back. Yeah. I just listen. Coming from the East Coast, 12, 14 hours. That's one way. No thanks. But I heard it's beautiful. By the way, I had to push my flight back to New York. I was supposed to go today. I'm going Saturday now, and I might even go Monday. And I forgot, like with the air traffic controller shit going on, like airspace and is going to get scaled back, so my flight might get fucked up. So it's been a hell of a 2 weeks. It might be an even crazier week. So let's safe travels, Dawes, as always. I don't know, as always, like I say that to you as always, but safe travels, and I hope you don't get any delays or whatnot. Brick by Brick, what's up? Dead Press Carter 10 stream streak. Hutch bets. Oh no, that was all yesterday. We don't have anything to report today. Okay,
that is fucking chatty. The chat is chatty, dude.
That's chatty, dude.
They're making me think of things. But did you see the UPS plane crash? Because that shit was absolutely that shit was wild.
I'm kind of a plane nerd and like a flight nerd, so I have a lot of these accounts that I follow. I haven't seen any like details or anything yet, but yeah, that was pretty fucking wild. What did Dave Martinez say? Leaving New York Tuesday was hell. Took me 2 hours to get off the runway. No way. Dude, that's what I just heard. The guy I work with, his wife just flew up from Florida to New York, and they had to like circle Philadelphia for like an hour because they weren't cleared for landing. Oh, that's brutal. Planes and ducks, grandpa's dad. Come on. That's not grandpa. Plane's not grandpa.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, the way. Yeah. You know, we don't have time.
Yeah. All right, NFL, let's go. Let's do it. All right, let's lock in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for shooting the shit. I mean, I don't know. People, what are you laughing about?
Yeah, I'd see playing his autism.
You get fucked. Okay, I will. I'll pull up the board here. I got Pickett going. I'll get Prophet X going. Don't forget, we're going to be on the Pickett YouTube channel tonight, talking Thursday night football. I'm gonna get covers up. I still like using covers, but again, if you want to shop around for lines, feel free to do so. I'm gonna pull up Prophet X as well. If you decide to download Prophet X, go ahead and use our code. You can use Stake. Use Stake. Give it the Stake. You get a 20% deposit match.
It really doesn't fucking matter which promo code you use.
I lost my first bet in a while. I told you I hit 6 or 7 in a row on Prophet X.
Yeah.
And until last night. So
stupid Sixers. They really should have covered.
Yeah. I don't regret it. Felt like the right spot. And you know what? I do, Stake? I always have like so like my approach, like in real estate, when you talk to a seller, you have like your list price, like this is what we're gonna go with. But if it doesn't work out, we're gonna go with
the floor.
Well, no, like a plan B. Like like here's the switch if we're not getting any interest. I always like for bets, like this is the one I'm going with, but like what would have been my next one, I didn't even really have a bet B last night.
Oh yeah, I had so much I liked.
You did?
Oh, I loved the board. I spread the board.
Oh, we forgot to talk about it. The Blazers came back. They were down 22.
No, we didn't talk about it. I talked about it. You just didn't listen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, I got 10.5 gambling state U.
Oh God, it's Raiders Broncos tonight. All right, we're gonna have to dig deep on the degenerate hour later. I got Sixers 11.5. Damn, good for you guys. The Discord feasting. Is that what all the cappers say? Discord's feasting. Discord's eating. All right, let's do it.
Falcons, Colts in Germany.
Falcons, Colts in Germany.
Germany gets fucking Raheem Morris.
Oh, stop it. This is way better than anything else they've gotten, dude. They've gotten Dylan Gabriel. They've gotten fucking.
Has there been games in Germany already?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to be that guy. You're going to be that guy.
That guy that tells you that London and Dublin are different than Germany.
How about we call it Europe?
Yeah, no. I mean, if we're calling all of Europe, then I guess Baltimore is LA.
That was actually pretty good. No, but you know what I mean? Like the overseas game, we've sent them a lot of shit this year. Well, they got Matt Stafford. They got.
You're right. The games are usually bad. They get Jags all the time. They get Dylan Gabriel. They get 72-year-old Aaron Rodgers. I get it.
But this is just so you are correct. Look at this. Now we're being friendly to each other. This is the first game in Germany. Yes.
Yes. Tickets as low as $221.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that EU or USD?
Looks like USD.
Wow. All right. The Falcons.
This is the Olympic Stadium. This is where Germany hosts the Olympics. It's real.
When is Germany hosting Olympics this year?
I'm not sure when Germany hosts the Olympics. I'm thinking of Jesse Owens in 1936. I think that was.
Dude, is that the one where like Hitler was at and he's on something?
I think so. Yes, I think so.
No way.
What?
That stadium is still around?
Are you being serious, Lewandowski? Is Lewandowski driving to Berlin tomorrow? That'd be crazy. I don't even know where Lewandowski's an interesting guy. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Dos Equis man.
That's kind of funny.
He lives
in Munich.
Holy shit.
That's fucking cool.
Holy shit. What time is it? He watches this. That's crazy.
Have you ever been to Berlin? I went to Berlin for 48 hours. It was a fun time.
Yeah, what? Hitler mentioned is like -110 on the stream.
Yeah, but that was actually the most like non-stupid reference of it, because he actually was at those Olympic. I mean, I don't know. I could have gotten fucking centelled, but he's like high on like some kind of drug.
With Kev Banks.
Kev fucking 5 sub bangs. G sum 3 South Side with a C, like South Sider. Love that. Money Habits. Sir Thomas, Nasty Masty 303, all sub banks. Kevin, a great job on the cash last night. We did sing your praises if you weren't in here earlier, and appreciate the subs. Thank you.
Love you,
On the stream. Yeah. Well, Steak's Jewish, so he always likes to say, I'm Jewish, I can fucking say Hitler. All right. Let's talk about this game, for the love of God. We've been on here for 40 minutes and you won't shut the fuck up about Rob Dyrdek.
Okay.
If you look at the picket splits, I think you're going to be kind of interested in what you see.
More Falcons than I'd expect.
Yeah. By the way, quick gain check too. Nobody's bitch, so we'll just leave it at what it is. Yeah, that's a lot of Falcons. And I mean, look at this big old bet. Look at big old booty. 17% of the bets, but 69% of the money on that Falcons money line, and you got more bets and money on the spread. I mean, look, the Falcons just came off of that cover against the Patriots, but like, did they really play all that well? Did they really deserve it? I don't know about all that. Weren't they down 21-7 or 24-7?
Yeah, they kind of got their ass kicked a little bit for sure.
So I'm almost wondering here, if you're betting this game, okay, because the Falcons still, for whatever reason, tend to be a little bit of a popular team, especially when they get points, because they've got Bijan and they've got Drake London. Nobody really is that warm or high on Penix right now, it seems, right? And nobody really likes Raheem Morris overall. But I'm wondering, Steak, after what we just saw the Colts do in Pittsburgh, do you think it's quick for people to kind of jump off of the Daniel Jones train? Not Shane Steichen, not the Colts, because obviously they got Sauce Gardner. That's a little exciting. But what I'm getting at is, does anybody really want to lay 6.5 points with Daniel Jones after he just had 5 turnovers? And the Falcons just covered against the Patriots on the road. 5.5, right? And 6.
Not specifically in Germany. I just think you like to take the dogs, like in London. The Browns cover against the Vikings, and the Jets cover against the Broncos. And so you're looking at this, and I could absolutely see why the Falcons would be a trendy dog on a neutral, getting a touchdown for sure.
Okay, all right, kind of with you on that.
And the Colts get no respect. We said it last week and they lost. It was always the Steelers. Steelers were obviously the play last week, but people are definitely back off the Colts train. That's for sure.
Yeah. I want to point out, I think I said it on stream, but that Kenny Moore guy is a fucking dog. Maybe I should clip that play. His tackle on DK Metcalf was unbelievable. Total in this game is 48.5, a little high. It would be great if one of these countries could see some fireworks, because I don't think they've seen them yet. They didn't see him with Broncos Jets. They didn't see him with the Browns Vikings. You didn't see him with, the Rams put up 35, but I think the Jags only put up 7. So 48 is kind of a high total. Also, 6.5 on a neutral is a lot of respect. A lot of respect for the Colts. That's disrespectful. Think about this. Think about this for a second, everybody. Is somebody out for the Falcons? This is just starting to click to me.
No.
Hold on. Uno momento. The Patriots, who are arguably just as good and as hot as the Colts are, were 5.5 point favorites at home. The Colts, after a loss, are 6.5 on a neutral.
I think you might be cooking. And the Falcons covered in that game.
This is either incredibly disrespectful to the Falcons or very respectful to the Colts, or both. I think the line's telling this story, and I think it's the Colts.
Me too.
Okay. All right. We can move on. That's at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. And speaking of, thank you everybody for joining. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top cruising the streets. That's a little Usher for you guys. Again, that's on the Degenerate State Culture Hour. We're just teasing you there with a little Usher. Did Usher get canceled?
I don't think so.
Okay. If you're on YouTube, do us a favor. Will you like the stream? Like the stream, please. Take 2 seconds.
If you're on Twitch, do us a favor and follow the page, please.
Yeah, follow the page. Yeah, do us a couple favors. Okay, this is favor day. All right. Now we can say favor day for Friday. Favor Friday. How about you guys do us some favors? Shout out to the dude who posted the Degen hoodie. I'm actually going to pick up another one because I gave mine to Beav. I forgot when he beat my ass in basketball. Fucking bitch. Big Duke 1 million with a follow. Appreciate you, Big Duke 1 million. We got a hype train level 2. Thank you again to Kev for the subs. Big Duke says, so y'all think Colts lose? Ugh. No.
No, we think Colts win big.
Yeah.
I think Colts win big, Duke.
We do. We are confusing. And
stupid. Don't forget stupid.
Yeah, we talk in circles. Okay, it's up to you if you can make it out of this thing alive. You know that carnival ride where they just spin you around like that? I fucking hate carnivals, by the way.
Not a carnival.
All right, 1 o'clock. Let's go to 1 o'clock. A wise man once said the Buffalo Bills are Josh Allen away from being the worst team in the NFL. They are 9.5-point favorites on Profit X at plus 100 in Miami. Total 49 in this game. What do we think about the Miami Dolphins? Well, they fired their GM. Greer is out. And the I believe is everybody healthy? Achan, Waddle, all those guys. Oh no, Waller's on the IR. Waller was on the IR.
Hill's out. It's Waddle and Achan.
Okay. Big DJ and hoodie guy wore it to Super Bowl Sunday. Love that. Fuck yeah. Thanks. Do appreciate you. Top run game and just held Mahomes to 21.
I miss Circus so much.
I know, dude. I want to go bad. We got to get a trip to Nashville and go to the new Circa and say what's up to Cornfields.
Believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it from you.
Fuck you, bitch. Let me try to stack some fucking bread and then we'll talk next or March Madness SEC tournament. That's the move. That's the move. This might be the Miami cover, but Bills win. Yeah. So what I was kind of getting at is, by the way, check out these splits, Steak. This feels like a really, really, really big buy low spot on the Dolphins. And that's kind of how you have to bet the NFL. But I'll say one thing, and then I'll let you talk. Miami did cover when they played Buffalo in Buffalo. People forget. 10.5, 11.5. They were pretty competitive in that game.
Yeah, they could have won that game.
Yep. So the Bills will look pretty good, though, since their bye week. They got right on the road against Carolina, and they just beat the Chiefs. Now they're coming to Miami. Tough. And again, I want to show you these splits. I mean, it is all Bills money in this one. Steak, what do you think?
Jimmy Cooks might not fucking play, and I actually think that's a huge deal. He's their best player this year.
Who?
James Cook.
You just call him Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy Cooks. He's just good every fucking week.
Hold on. Is that a nickname?
No, I think that's a legitimate nickname. I didn't make it up. There's no way I made it up. I didn't make it up. Somebody in the chat heard it. If I didn't make it up, it's still a sick nickname, but I didn't.
Jimmy Horn Jr.?
Nope, didn't say that.
James Cookie?
Yeah, James Cookie's not.
He went by Jimmy?
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
So anyways, I think I said this going into this year that James Cook gets like so much hate. They always act like Ray Davis or fucking Ty Johnson come in and do what he does. They can't. So if he's out and I feel like getting a little nasty and contrarian, I'll take the Dolphins and feel a little better about it. No, I didn't, Tristan Toledo. I did not make it up. And if I did, I killed it. But yeah, Dolphins. It would be the Dolphins for me. But I feel a lot better about it if James Cook was sitting.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I like Jimmy Cooks. I think that's great. I know a guy.
It's a Drake song. You probably won't like that.
What?
It's a Drake song.
Jimmy Cooks?
Yeah, Jimmy Cooks is a Drake song.
Is it about James Cook?
No.
Yeah.
With you.
By the way,
I'm with you.
Do you like that Drake video I sent you on this weekend?
Yes, I did. I post it.
I probably should have posted. I sent Steak a video because he posted a video online with wearing sunglasses in a car, the Trail J sunglasses, and Drake song was on. The song's like, "I better find your lovin', I better find your heart." What's it called?
I don't know. It's not my style of Drake, just to be clear.
Yeah. You like the fucking fake tough guy Drake. I like the authentic bitch pop Drake. But anyways, that was a good song. Back, I don't know why we're talking about Drake. Yeah, I think it's Dolphins or nothing. 49 in the game. You'd have to also think. I hate saying this, but Miami off of a game where they scored 6 points at home too. I just remembered that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also, let's play devil's advocate on ourselves, right? You push 9.5 with Miami. Buffalo goes in and scores on their first 4 drives. Let's say one's a field goal. 24-0, and you're thinking to yourself, why did I do this? I just saw this team look pathetic and lifeless and loserish against the Ravens. Now they're doing it against the Bills. I should have known better. So you know what? This is going to be a pass for me.
Okay.
I'm going to try to be a little bit smarter and more selective in my bets here. All right. Next game. My Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh man, I was supposed to meet up with fucking Pranav. If I'm not going to be in this weekend, I won't be able to see it. Oh God, this game's at home. Oh, maybe if I am here, I'll go. Anyways, I don't know why I'm thinking out loud. The Bucs are at home against the mighty, mighty New England Patriots. And as we said, the Patriots are one of the hottest teams in the NFL. They have not slowed down, and I don't know if they're ever going to slow down. They're +3 on ProfitX. +3, -120. You get the Bucs -3 at +110. I love those plus odds on the spread. It's my thing. Anyways,
ESPN bet has -2.5, but you probably won't get paid.
or it's like -115, -120. It's all about the juice. Total 46.5 in this game. Let's go check the Pickett splits. On where are we? Where are the Bucs? Here they are, right here, right in front of my fucking face. Wow. I'm actually surprised to see the Pickett sharps like the Bucs in this one on the money line. 63% of the bets, 84% of the money. Spread's a little bit more even. People like the over in this game. Most bet popular or most bet prop is Emeka Egbuka touchdown. You got Hunter Henry and Demario Douglas. Hilarious. That's only 9 picks though. Yeah, I'm gonna say under Rachaad White rushing yards. That's a fucking nuke. Absolute nuke. That guy sucks. The Bucs were a team that needed the bye week. Straight up. I know they beat the Saints and covered against the Saints, but 5-2 feels pretty good after. Or no, are they 6-2 now?
Sorry, Corp text. I'm hurrying up.
No, you're fine. 6-2. Yep. Sorry. 6-2. 5-3 ATS. Needed that bye week. New England on the ROAD. 4-0 ATS. Steak, what do you think? Are the Patriots the BYU of the NFL? How about that?
Well, they didn't cover last week, so that's important to remember.
Fair.
They're rolling. They're very good. Drake May is +400 to win the MVP. I think it's time for me to align with the fact that I fade the Pats a lot, but also I slurp Drake May all the time. It really makes no sense. Mm-hmm. I am excited to see them play at Tampa. It's not that they haven't played anyone. They beat Buffalo on the road. That was a very impressive win. But since then, it's went Saints, Titans, Browns at home against the Falcons. So I'm excited for them to play at Tampa Bay. It's a low-key, tough place to play. A lot of questions, man. A lot of questions. Like, is Christian Gonzalez going to play? He got a concussion. I assume Kayshon Boutte not going to play, but he's questionable. Ramondre Stevenson's questionable. Chris Godwin is questionable. Bucky Irving is questionable. Hassan Reddick is questionable. So, this one's you really got to see who's playing in this game. But let me any world where you like an over?
I was actually thinking under, but maybe that's pretty square.
Damn, I don't know, man. I kind of like a go-off game from these guys.
You like a go-off game?
Yeah, Bucks just played a 24-9 and a 23-3 game. The fucking Patriots haven't went over 48.5 in their last 5 games. I love a shootout here between Drake May and Baker Mayfield. One guy who has a real shot at winning the MVP and one guy who had a real shot at winning the MVP 3 weeks ago might want to, make a little noise. It's time. It hasn't been impressive. They were ugly against the Lions. They didn't have to do much against the Saints. I think we're due for some fucking Baker magic, and I don't think anything's stopping the Drake May train. I think this game goes over.
I'll give you one thing that can stop the Drake May train. And you're going to laugh at me. You're going to laugh.
Okay. The cannons.
I better find your loving. I bet that you fucking nailed that. Wow. How did you nail that?
I don't know. Fire the cannons.
Listen, I've said it before, and it's true. Some guys just go into Tampa and they can't figure it out. They can't play well because you got a pirate ship going on. You got tons of the people in Tampa Bay that go to these games, some of them are absolute characters. I'm not saying they're the Oakland Raiders, dressing up and whatnot, but Drake May could be a guy that can't play well in Tampa.
I'll say this, man, because I don't think you get to say it because you're a fan. I think a Tampa Bay Buccaneers game experience is one of the more underrated in the NFL, and I've been to a ton of stadiums. Bucs games are so fun.
Yeah, I have my most recent memories are not good. My earlier memories, young ones as a kid, were awesome. It's like a good stadium for a viewing experience. Out of your seats, the stadium sucks.
Yeah. Best game, full game experience. Keep in mind, Snide, you're going to be disappointed, but I have not been to Buffalo, so I can't speak on that.
I have small stadium.
Okay, I'll say the best experience at a game where it was just all around crazy was Seattle, but I was there the year after they won the Super Bowl, so that's one. Most authentic or like history rich, I feel like, was Arrowhead. Also with kind of the nicest fans. Also, Minnesota Vikings get a little respect for being the nicest fans. And then like in my opinion, the best sports city feel, the way it's all set up, Philadelphia. Philadelphia is crazy with the baseball stadium right next to like that area is crazy. I haven't been. I've not been to 8 places, and Buffalo and Foxborough are 2 of them.
I was very excited to go to a Phillies game. My wife and I went to Philadelphia, I think a year. Was it this past? No, maybe it was a year ago. So not this last season, but the season before. And I didn't realize this, but she has a friend whose husband started working for the Phillies. And he was like, hey, if you guys are in town, let me know. I'll get you tickets to a Phillies game. I was like, great. So we went, spur of the moment. We were like, hey, we're going to Philly. And I saw they're playing the Marlins. And now keep in mind, the Marlins this year were fun, but the year before that, they sucked.
They're awful, yeah.
And he was like, oh, dude, I'm sorry. I should have told you this. I need like a month notice because Phillies games like are rocking all the time. Doesn't matter who they're playing all the time. And I was like, fuck, I really want to go check out a Phillies game. Is that at the bank or is that's the bank and then the Lincoln Field is where the Eagles play, right?
The Link, yeah, the Link.
Yeah. I would really like to experience a Philadelphia sporting event.
Yeah, I just went this year, obviously, to the season openers. Philadelphia fucks, man. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Philadelphia fucks. And somebody said in the chat, Rockies, you've been to Rockies, very fun baseball stadium. And whatever Denver's football stadium is called now, that's incredibly cool too.
Why do you keep saying that? Just call it Mile High.
I don't know. They don't call it that anymore.
They call it Infocision?
No, they don't call it Infocision. That's Akron, I think.
Oh, yeah. I'll give you want me to give you the best viewing experience? You were there. How about this one?
Home Plate Club and then for the New York Mets?
No,
the best ever is American Airlines Club at Wrigley. #1 best ever.
Oh, yeah, that looks so good. God, I have so much FOMO from that. No, you and I went to a Jags-Dolphins game after COVID when they one of the first football game they allowed fans in. And I don't know if you remember this, but they only allowed like 30% of the stadium to be filled.
Of course I remember. It was during COVID. You say after COVID, dude. That shit was during COVID.
During COVID, you had nobody could sit 5 rows in front next to you, 5 seats next to you. Nobody could sit in front of you. Nobody could sit behind you. So we were just fucking chilling. I could go to the bathroom anytime I wanted. There was no lines for anything. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Remember my friend sat in different seats and then they almost got into a fight. So yeah.
You had to go sit over there, and then
they were like, we need you to sit with us because I think we're going to get into a fight.
That was very funny. Yeah. All right. I don't know if those were Dolphins or Jags fans or both, but anyways, irrelevant. Okay, where are we at? So you like an over in the Bucks game? Man, I don't know. I guess my square brain was thinking under, like a Vrabel Todd Bowles game. I don't see points, but Drake May, nobody can stop him. The only thing that could stop him is a pirate ship. All right. Let's keep moving on this lovely Thursday, reviewing the NFL Week 10 board. Thank you guys for hanging out. All right, let's talk about your team. The Baltimore Ravens are at Minnesota, -4 on ProfitX, -102. You can get the Vikings +4, even money, total 48. I got to make a sub on my fantasy team.
What do you think, McKiffin? What do you want? What do you think? Maybe a little bit of both.
What do you think about what?
I was responding to McKiffin. You should talk about this before I do, right? Doesn't 4.5 seem kind of short?
No.
Really?
It's about the same number the Lions would have been last week.
The Lions would have been last week too,
if they played in Minnesota.
Interesting. With Lamar Jackson back, 4.5 sure feels short.
Well, no. Hold on.
These teams have not been this healthy in a while. Vikings got a lot of their offensive line back. Fucking Ravens got a lot of their defense back, plus Lamar.
Steak. Hold on. I need to recalibrate your thinking. You paying attention?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take that. What were the Ravens against the Miami Dolphins?
Yeah, -7.5.
All right. Do you think you can get 3 points for the Vikings?
Yeah, I get
Okay.
that for sure. But let me just now push back on you a little bit. They were -7.5 and they won by 22.
How can you say that when the Vikings were plus 8.5 and won outright?
Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Gotcha.
This is not short. This is not
All right,
short.
cool. So now let me ask you another question. Is the total a little high?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The total is high because, as my Long Island friends say, the Ravens defense, I guess they got healthier and they just kept the Dolphins to 6 points, as we just mentioned. And the Vikings defense had one of their better performances of the entire season. We finally saw Brian Flores masterclass. I still couldn't believe that. I mean, Cornfield is texting me about JJ McCarthy with 140 passing yards. I'm like, bro, how about you give your fucking defense a little love? They finally showed up. Forced the Lions to punt 5 straight times. Yeah, that's high. That's high. So
I think it's noteworthy that after getting drubbed by CJ Stroud, this Ravens defense allowed 17 to the Rams, 16 to the Bears, and 6 to the Dolphins.
So here's what's going to happen. You ready for this?
Yeah.
One of these teams is going off.
You don't believe this game could be close, though?
No, not entirely true. It could be a little Steelers Packers ish. You know, one team goes up and then it ends 34-24.
Yeah.
I think that man, you know, I'm not even being a Vikings hater because I'm not like I'm not looking to bet against them. I guess if it's square, I lean the Ravens here.
Yeah, I guarantee it's square.
You do.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Square bets hit all the time, but yeah, there's got to be money on the Ravens.
No, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Check out the over too. 42% of the bet, 60% of the over. That's a little cheeky.
This purple matchup is really something on the fucking
Battle of the Purple. Battle of the Purple. Listen, it's really hard for me, really fucking hard for me to think that JJ McCarthy is going to take down Jared Goff and Lamar Jackson back-to-back weeks.
I think that's what most people are saying.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
No, me? No.
Do it.
Fuck no.
Do it.
You know how fucking happy I'll be if the Vikings win this game?
Listen,
I don't need to have a dollar on it. I'm not beef. I'm dead serious. I'm not betting.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
I like the over. I don't bet on the Vikings. I would never.
I know. I'm just saying. I know you're not. I love that about you. There's nothing cool about fucking hammering your favorite team every week. Don't think it is. But I'm just saying, like, if there was a time
to JJ McCarthy just being solid, that's all I care about.
Yeah. No, I trust me. As a fan, you'd be happy enough if your team won this game. But like,
I'll be happy enough if they lose and he looks good. I will.
No, I know. Okay, all right, we'll keep moving. Yeah. Square DJ and Brent. We gotta see what Greg says about this. Greg is he's our square guy.
He said that what he was leaning for his best bet already, right? Do you remember what it was?
No. Yeah, I don't listen to what he says. I'm just kidding. I love Greg. What did he say?
I don't know.
Well, I gotta find out now. What if it's the Ravens, dude? I'm gonna.
It was definitely one was the Packers. It was like something or the Packers.
The last thing he said was "suck my dick, corn." You know that's it.
That's very fucking funny.
He said, "Getting this out there early. My best bet is going to be the Fins of the Packers. Fins is kind of nasty, but
yeah, okay.
Oh, you said okay. I won't ruin it. You said, "Phew." Was thinking about that one, but I took Lions -3 before. Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't want to fade that.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. We'll keep moving. We are. Where are we? The Bills. Okay. Ooh,
yeah, Baltimore.
Here's a good one. Who likes Baltimore?
Yep. I'm not against that take.
I'm not either.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah. The Ravens could be the square play that hits, but okay.
I'm against the take that they look easy. I disagree with that. I do not think betting on JJ McCarthy against Lamar Jackson will ever look easy.
Yeah. Sure. The question is though, like, how much do people really like the Ravens after just one game of beating
Everybody
them?
likes them. They're betting them to win their division when they were 2-5. Everybody likes the Ravens with Lamar Jackson back
Okay.
and the
All
defense getting right.
right. I guess that's that. We are we're at the next game here. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers.
But
The Panthers are -5.5. Good Lord. Over, or the total is 39.5. Let's go check Pickett here. I mean, I have some thoughts on this game.
yeah,
I have some thoughts on this game. You want to talk about looking easy? Panthers.
yeah, for sure. But you want to be betting on the Saints.
Not really.
Rico
Not really.
Dowdle popped up on the injury report yesterday randomly and didn't practice. He's the whole offense. So if he wasn't playing, you could maybe convince me, but I don't want to put money on the Saints. I really, really don't.
Okay. Well,
You think the underscore?
The only reason I don't is that the Panthers offense at home is good. Although, let's see, they scored 30 at home against the Cowboys, 27 at home against the Dolphins, 30 at home against the Falcons. You know, the only time they'd scored less than that at home was when Andy Dalton was playing quarterback, and I'm pretty sure Bryce Young is going to be in. So I don't know, man. I can't imagine anybody is going to be wanting to bet the New Orleans Saints after just playing cross country in LA, getting their dick kicked in, then having to go into Carolina when Carolina's better at home and they just took down the Packers.
Yeah, but this is the thing. The Saints are so bad now that at any line they'll look contrarian.
You're right. Listen.
And I think we just stay with the Saints because they have 8 more games this year. Do you think they're going to go 4-4 against the spread for the next 8 games? I actually don't.
No, I don't.
So yeah,
I don't. They're 2-7 ATS so far this year. Are they 1-8? Man, the Saints. Shout out to anybody who had under 4.5 wins for the Saints. That's probably going to hit. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Absolute guarantee to hit. There is a 0% chance it doesn't.
I'm a Saints fan. This shit ain't pretty. Yep. It's not authentic. I don't care. Any QB doing that would make you wonder.
I think it's talking about the JJ face in the locker room thing.
Oh, Tyler Shook made one of the best throws I've ever seen in my life in a college football game was it Louisville? Yeah, when they played at Notre Dame, it was unbelievable. Like no look, cross his body for a touchdown. But yeah, I don't know. He doesn't give me the look of an NFL starter. Like, do the Saints have a better chance to win if Spencer Rattler's playing? I think the answer is yes.
Yeah, and I think that's why he's not playing.
Yeah.
Another reason not to bet on them, because I agree with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like get your guy in there, see what you have. But I don't know. If you think it's a cheeky over, you like the Panthers to score, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Not really. Okay.
No, I do.
Okay. All right.
16, 9, and 13 in their last 3 games, the Panthers offense.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Let's keep moving. Giants and the Bears. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh God, I don't want to do it, Steak. But I think I have to do it.
Stand on business and fade the Bears. Is that what you're talking about? It is, right?
Terrified of it, but yeah. Yeah, that is exactly what I'm talking about. So the Bears are 3.5-point favorites at a plus price on ProfitX. No, I'm sorry. -136. The Giants are plus 122. I mean, they are begging for you to take that hook. Oh, what just happened? It just went to 5.
Wales watching?
Someone heard that I wanted to fade Caleb Williams, and the line just moved 1.5 points. No way. Was that an error, maybe? Let's go see what Pickett has.
God, I don't know what I like in this game.
Did something just happen? Saying 4 -115. That's crazy. Theo Johnson is hurt. Oof, geez. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It would just be a very Caleb Williams thing to follow that win up, the miraculous win against the Bengals and go home and lose to the Giants. But at the same time, I mean, how many games are we going to see the Giants be this competitive? You know, like, bro, we got to give them.
Add it to the list, Hefe.
We got to give them credit, right? So they beat the Chargers. Go Chargers. They go down to New Orleans. They lose. They turn the ball over 5 straight possessions. They kind of hung in there against the Eagles. I think that was a little bit more respectable than not. I don't know why it says it covered 7.5 because they didn't. That's an error. So I'm sorry about that, by the way. They should have beat the Broncos. They beat. Oh no, I'm sorry. They beat the Eagles. That's right. Should have beat the Broncos. Then they get their ass kicked to the Eagles. But again, they scored 20. They lose Scatabo. And they come back, and the Niners kind of have their way with them. But again, the offense is scoring points. So like, what I'm getting at is their offense with Jackson Dart and Daboll is putting pressure on opposing offenses to score points. You know, you can't go in here and beat the Giants scoring 4 field goals and 1 touchdown.
Well, I like the under. I think this total's low, to be honest. Bears just had an 89-point game in regulation. I know it's against the Bengals, but I don't care. The Giants are coming off back-to-back 58-point games. I don't think that Ravens-Vikings should have a 3-point higher total than Giants-Bears, and I think 46.5 for Giants-Bears is very low.
My concern would be what's the weather? It could have dropped because there's like weird wind.
That's a fair question.
There's probably rain coming. You know, it's going to be 35 degrees.
Just so you know, for now, it says sunny and 40 degrees.
Okay. Dart is their leading
rusher.
Oh,
it's possible in Chicago. Okay.
Sup, Gramps and Unk? Not addressing that, actually, because
28 Vikings Peterson. Love that name.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're still allowed to say it, but Adrian Peterson is literally my favorite player to watch ever.
Yeah. No, he was awesome. He was awesome. Can we point out before the season, Steak wasn't much of a fan of the Jackson Dart hype? Yeah, but so I mean, I wasn't either.
Yeah, it's tough because I was buying into the Giants, but yeah, I don't think I was. I don't remember. Was I anti Jackson Dart?
You weren't high on him. You were more. I think you were hoping that Russell Wilson was going to play well in this offense. You said if Jackson Dart starts, it's probably not going to hit. You're okay.
Oh no, I did say that. Thank you. Good. You got a good memory sometimes.
Sometimes, motherfucker, all the time. All the time.
Just to be clear, what I said was correct. I said if Jackson Dart comes in, I'm fucked, and I am fucked. Not because he sucks, but because he obviously is going to come in because Russell Wilson sucks, which he does.
Yeah, yeah. And just how I was right about that, and I remember that.
I don't think it's hard to like Jackson Dart. I don't think it's hard to like him. Is it hard to like Jackson Dart?
I'm not going to say it's hard. I mean, come on. Like, he's got like a little bit of like a douchey face. He's got like the turtleneck, and I don't know. I mean, like if he was your young quarterback, you'd probably easily like him.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of swaggy. He plays swaggy, but also like he's got a little hint of douche.
I think you need a little hint of douche for sure.
Yeah. I would say there's hints of punchable face for Jackson Dart.
Yeah. I mean, we've been over it. We've been over it with the comparison of what he is. He's the fucking hot blonde with the fake tits. We get it.
Yeah. He's got a hot mom. Is that a thing?
I'm sure he does.
I mean, I'm sure he does too. I didn't know that was a thing.
Let's get eyes on her. My wife's not home.
Yes. I don't know that I agree with you. This total is 48, by the way, on ProfitX.
Let's see, Jackson Dart's mom. Oh yeah. Yeah. She is very hot mom.
Stifler's mom?
She's a hot mom, dude. She's a hot mom. Pops looks like he can throw down too. In a fight, I mean, not like dick. I mean, like in a fight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. He wears like a turtleneck undershirt and a chain. Oh, come on. This is a punchable face. What is this? Oh, come on.
Yeah, Chewy, do not look up Jackson Dart's mom, dude. Whatever you do. And also, I'm gonna delete my Google search history, I think.
Oh, you are such a fucking bitch.
I'm joking, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I think Jackson Dart's cool. I guess it's nothing else, you know.
His dad looks like a football dad.
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder how much do you think his dad can bench?
A lot, and I think his dad could still beat his ass for sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we can keep moving. Say less stat with a new follow. What's up, Say less stat? Welcome to the board review. Here every weekday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. Sometimes we start a little late, sometimes we don't. Okay, well, the line moved to 5 totals 48. I don't think that's a low total, by the way. That's on Profit X. But if it moved down, it's probably weather related. So I think that you might be getting duped.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
Next game.
All right, next game. Jacksonville Jaguars are 1.5-point dogs on the road to the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans that are getting a lot of line respect week in and week out because they were short favorites at home against the 49ers. Then they were short favorites at home against the Broncos. Naturally, they went 1-1. I always like to attack those. And my example was the Steelers as well. 3-point dogs against the Packers, failed to cover. 3-point dogs against Colts, cover. Texans, 1-point favorites against Niners, cover. 1-point favorites against the Broncos, lose out. Now, they're 1-point favorites on Profit X, but depending on where you look, you might see the Jags are a favorite. Steak. I like Jacksonville.
Good. You should. You know how I like to say backup quarterbacks are fun to bet on for 1 week only, but then well, I think the 1 week already came and went for Davis Mills in that game against the Broncos. He came in, he was slinging it around a little bit. I was like, damn. Davis Mills is fucking looking decent, accurate throws. I think the Texans are going to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
And already by the second half of the game, Davis Mills went to looking like Davis Mills.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened quick. Davis Mills stinks. And I think this is such a get cute spot because betting on backup quarterbacks is fun. Houston is at home. They have that nasty defense. The fucking Jags are nothing special. That game with the Raiders was wacky and they could have lost it. The secondary looked horrible. 3 touchdowns for Brock Bowers. They honestly got lit up by Geno Smith, who hasn't lit anybody up this entire year. So yeah, I actually love the Jags on the road here. I really do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm into it. I mean, the Jags had a bye. They came out. They were sloppy as fuck, but they had a gritty win against the Niners. They had a gritty win against the Raiders. I don't know that they're that good of a team, but they are gritty. And I don't know. I think at the end of the day, the Texans defense has got to run out of steam a little bit. You know, you got to be a little deflated to have to play for fucking Davis Mills. And the Jags got to feel like a little shot of life, you know? They had the week off. They came back from getting their ass kicked internationally. They shake off the rust. They get the win. Now they're feeling good. Now you're like alert, you know, like you're alert.
Yep.
So I like him to come out here against and the Texans. No, the Jags won. So they're going for the sweep too.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
Okay. All right. Good with it. I'm good with it. All right. Game of the weekend. Last game of the 1 o'clock slate. The Browns are playing the New York Jets in MetLife. The Browns, people made me aware of this, and they are absolutely correct. The Browns are home merchants. They look like shit on the road against New England when I played them a couple weeks ago. I think the Browns just had a bye. Where is this game?
Yes, they did.
Okay. Browns had a bye. The Jets also had a bye. We got two teams coming off byes. The Jets had a big win against Cincinnati. They trade everybody. Well, not everybody. Trade a couple of guys. Got to wonder how they're going to respond here. I've made a decision. Oh, there's one thing worth pointing out in this game. I believe Kevin Stefanski has given the play calling duties to Tommy Rees. Let me tell you something. I don't mind that they switch it up. Like, that's okay. But I'll make something very clear. Tommy Rees is not good at calling plays. Okay. He played his nuts off as a quarterback in Notre Dame. Watched him. He was never very good. And I think he just was very fortunate to be able to coach because he was kind of like a first in, first out guy, like played hard, was not super talented. They gave him an opportunity to coach, and then he goes down to Alabama, I believe, to call plays. He is not a good play caller. He's kind of like, remember Ken Dorsey with the Bills? Like Ken Dorsey sucked. Mm-hmm. Tommy Rees is not very good. So I don't think I'm buying into this at all for what it's worth.
Yeah.
But a change is good. For me, Jets are nothing.
Jets are nothing for me, and I know you could say it's like super contrarian or trying to get nasty because the Jets just had a fire sale, and that's totally fine. You can, but I don't think it is. I don't think there's that many opportunities where you'll get to see Dylan Gabriel as a road favorite and have it be public because of what the Jets just did at the trade deadline. But there's just no fucking chance I bet on Dylan Gabriel as a favorite. I don't care if they're playing the Jets. I would take Justin Fields over Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel is fucking awful. People are saying the Jets are tanking. Well, the Browns should be too because they damn sure don't have a quarterback. And they need a whole lot of things. They don't have a wide receiver one. I like the Jets, dude. I like the Jets money line.
Yep.
He's playing Canary as props. I'd take Brees Hall.
Square under? 36
I have no idea.
Well, I'll tell you what. I have an ARB situation. You either alt the the Saints Panthers or the Jets Browns.
You alt the under, or you alt the over?
Over.
Okay.
One of them's going.
I can't wait for you to do that in cold ARB.
Fucking Pranav is going to tag Alex Monahan. The guy's going to come after me. Okay, let's get into the 4 o'clock slate. Some pretty good games here. Pretty good games. How about the Arizona Cardinals and Seattle Seahawks? What a good game that is. And even with Kyler Murray on the sideline. I thought the Cardinals were great to watch with Brissett as a backup. They look good. They look sharp. The defense was flying around. Somebody said it, but Walter Nolan, bad motherfucker. Yeah. I mean, that was just a great draft pick, getting a nasty defensive lineman, interior guy like that. I love Mac Wilson. I know he dropped an interception, but he's a dog on defense. So this is going to be it's going to be a good game, I think. Again, even with Brissett playing, Seahawks are laying 7. They're laying 7 after coming off a bye week, and they skipped no beats. They did not skip a beat. They go on the road, they play the Commanders, and they beat the absolute piss at them. People are talking about Sam Darnold winning the MVP and JSN winning the Offensive Player of the Year. They beat up a very, very bad, old, slow Commanders defense. It's not going to be the same thing here. And again, on the side of the Cardinals, they just saw the Cowboys defense. The Seahawks defense is not the Cowboys defense. So you kind of get where I'm going with this. Feels a little square, feels a little obvious, but so did the Texans Broncos stake. I think this is a square, obvious under.
I agree. And I also think that this game has an interesting thing going on. I think it has both of these teams have hype. Hype you should be selling and hype you should be buying. I'm going to be selling the Jacoby Brissett hype. Fair. I think we've reached an all-time peak for Jacoby Brissett. We got people excited that Kyler Murray's on the IR, and I totally understand why, because he looks like dog shit. Mm-hmm. But this is the best you're going to get from Jacoby Brissett. It's not like this is some new quarterback that they just drafted who hasn't had an opportunity. We have watched Jacoby Brissett play football plenty of times before, and eventually it always slows down. This is the height of the Jacoby Brissett stock. Now, on the other side, hype that you should be buying. As a Seahawks hater, I don't really have the fucking right to say this, but the Seahawks look absolutely fucking disgusting with no signs of slowing down at all. The Sam Darnold JSN connection is actually insanity. Mm-hmm. And I think the Seahawks are hype you should be buying. I think the Cardinals are hype you should be selling. I agree with you on the under as well. The Seahawks defense is also disgusting, and you know how I feel about the Cardinals defense. I think if they keep the pieces together in a couple of years, they'll be a real problem too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, agree with you. If you want minus 107, if you want minus 7, you can get Profit X plus 103. We can show you guys the splits on this one too if you like the picket splits there. Yeah, money line for this. What?
Those splits make sense to me.
Yeah, agreed. Like you're kind of buying into what makes sense here and what might be a little popular, but like we said, square plays hit, and we'll get involved in this one. And it would be tough for the Cardinals to come through in back-to-back games as a contrarian underdog. I think I felt like the Cowboys were probably a little popular play, and that has nothing to do with our boy Primer. Actually, it's not our boy. I won't say that, but yeah, Primer putting 20 units on the Cowboys. So can the Cardinals come back-to-back games? I don't think so. I like the under here too, square under. The Detroit Lions are on the road in Washington, familiar place. We just talked about it. The Lions are going to benefit from not having to play Jaden Daniels, although you think Marcus Mariota might be a little bit of a boost.
I'm not really prepared to say that, but I would say he's a boost over an injured Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, sure. That's what I mean. I'm not shitting on Jaden Daniels if he's 100% healthy, and without Terry McLaurin. Like that offense needs Terry McLaurin. That's good news. I would buy into. If he were to come back. But Lions are 7.5 on Profit X, minus 107. Total is 49 in this game. Stake, you have a lowly Washington Commanders team, and you got a Detroit Lions team that's coming off a really bad loss against J.J. McCarthy's return to the NFL. I know the Lions are going to be really popular here. I have a hard time being a contrarian that goes against them.
Yeah, I will do it then for you.
You'll do it for me.
Yes, I will do it for you. I have seen enough about revenge from last year's playoffs. And if Jaden Daniels was in this game, I wouldn't feel this way. But I don't fucking think the Detroit Lions give one flying fuck about revenge against Marcus Mariota and the 3-6 Commanders. I do not think so. I don't think the level of intensity people are expecting the Lions to bring into this game will be brought into this game. And this is my game where I say it. I think in the fourth quarter, this game will be tied. I do think the Lions win the game, but I think it'll be close. I could see Lions winning by a field goal. But I'll take Marcus Mariota to keep it close, like they have not been able to do in the last two games. I do think this is one of the nastiest plays on the board. I'm getting nasty. Everyone can call me an idiot when it doesn't hit. Totally fine. But I will be playing the Commanders plus 8.5.
Yeah, this could be Ravens Dolphins is what I think it could be.
Could be Ravens Dolphins. I disagree with anyone saying they have this game circled. I don't agree.
Yeah. It could be like one of those where you think you're going to get points. You don't really get them. It's like kind of ugly in the first half, and the Lions wake up, and at some point in the game, it's like, I don't know, 27-13. And the Lions cover.
Very easily could happen. There's a very large gap between talent on these teams at this point. So yes,
at the same time, as the type of better than I am in my DNA, I do realize that I don't think anybody's going to want the Commanders here, and I never hate that when it's a non-trendy home dog. So I'm no issue with the wager. No issue with the wager. Okay, Rams and the Niners. Listen, I don't know if you guys do or don't tail my best bets. Okay. They've been started 2-0, lost 2, 2-2, won 3, lost 1, got back right with the Niners. What did I tell you about the Niners last week, Steak? Do you remember?
What did the Niners do last week?
You remember he's been pretty good.
Yeah, well, I remember that you said you will always take Kyle Shanahan against Brian Dable.
I did say that, but I said one other thing. Do you remember?
No.
Okay. The Lions, sorry, not the Lions. The Niners are a
zigzag team.
I knew you had it in you because I can see your halo. Listen, the Niners are a zigzag team. All right. Going back to week 3, win against the Cardinals, lost against the Jags, win against the Rams, lost against the Bucs, win against the Falcons, lost against the Texans, win against the Giants. There you go. There's your capping.
Okay.
There's your analysis.
So that means you like the Rams?
Yeah. Pay attention. The Rams are -4, -126, -215 on the money line. Total 50.5 here. Steak, I think the Rams are rolling, and I think they stay rolling. And okay.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm fine with that. I guess I'm just confused.
What are you confused about?
Because now Brock Purdy's questionable again. If Brock Purdy's healthy, that he's playing, is that just what it is? Brock Purdy's back to being a starter when he's fully healthy.
I don't know. I don't have a good answer to that.
Hard to talk about the game for me without knowing.
That's fine.
But I'm fine with your take on the Rams. I think you're a little bit square today on Thursday, but that's totally fine because the NFL has been pretty square, and also it's Thursday. But I don't hate your Rams take at all.
Yeah. No, I mean, and also last week was kind of chaotic. We had the Vikings come through, we had the Titans cover, we had the Panthers win.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Or is that just about to start happening?
Well, it could.
Yeah, it's about to get a little wacky.
But to be fair, I do like the Saints. I do like the Jets.
Yeah, and I want to be clear: the Niners winning this game, it would not be considered wacky or shocking to anybody. Yeah, so it doesn't even matter actually.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of respect for the Rams, and I think it's warranted. And I'm going to say I like the Rams. I can see a Devontae Adams touchdown too. Yeah, I can see Devontae Adams touchdown. Oh, and don't forget, I bet on Kenneth Walker, and he didn't come through. So you probably want to bet on Kenneth Walker this week because that's what happens. All right. Last game on the Sunday slate. We'll talk a little Monday night too, and then we'll wrap it up. It's 11:46, perfect time. Tempo and pace is great. Nobody said it. That's all right. We'll compliment ourselves.
I wouldn't go crazy on Monday night personally.
Okay,
but we can. But
you'll give us something to talk about on Monday.
Yeah,
you're right. Okay, maybe we'll look at the board tonight in the NBA when we're done with this. Sunday night,
one game.
Been waiting all day. Been waiting all day for a Sunday night. The Chargers go Chargers. Laying 3 against the Steelers. Yeah. That's going to be a no from me, dog. I don't like the Steelers.
I don't like the Chargers.
So what do we
I'll,
do?
I'll, I'll use my football brand, man. No Joe Alt. No, thank you. No, thank you on the Chargers.
Good with that. Good with that. What did the Chargers just do? Oh, they're right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. You know why I can't? You know why I can't do this? Because actually, maybe I can do this.
I like the
Steelers.
Steelers, dude. I like the Steelers.
Steelers are a good road team.
I like the Steelers.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, dude, I like their resurgence of their defense in that game. They may have figured it out a little bit against the Colts. You might be right. How has the Chargers defense been? Because I'm wondering, we got Aaron Rodgers in a dome in LA. He's from California.
But can't beat the 49ers.
Who can't beat the 49ers?
Aaron
Oh,
Rodgers.
right. Yeah.
The Chargers up 20 to the Titans, but who cares? Because it was a special teams touchdown and the defensive touchdown. Gave up 10 to the Vikings with their makeshift offensive line. Gave up 38 to the Colts. They looked awful against the Colts. They looked really bad against the Dolphins, if you remember. They probably should have lost that game, if I'm being honest. They shut down the Commanders, but it kind of seems like everyone's been shutting down the Commanders. So make of it what you want, really. My concern is with the offensive line for sure.
Okay. Yeah. They're +3, -105. You're not getting any plus price on the Steelers there. Yeah, you know what? I've done a 180. You're right. Now that I think about it, I think I like the Steelers in this one. Also, they haven't played in a dome yet. It's going to be the first dome game for Pittsburgh this year. I think that's got to benefit a team like the Steelers offensively. And I like the way their defense looked. They could put Justin Herbert with offensive line injuries in hell. Total 44.5.
TJ Watt day for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like the Steelers. All right, let's do a quick recap.
Sure.
Falcons, Indy. I think we both kind of like Indy.
Yeah.
Miami, Buffalo. I got nothing. Dolphins are nothing for me.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Patriots, Bucks, nothing for me.
Over.
Okay. Jets, Browns. I like the Jets.
Jets.
Minnesota, Baltimore. Probably Baltimore, nothing for me.
Lean over.
Bears, Giants. I'm going to sit this one out.
Under.
Jags, Texans. I like the Jags.
Jags.
Carolina Saints. I like the Saints.
Absolutely nothing.
Saints, Cardinals. I like the under.
I like the Seahawks.
Commanders, Lions.
Let me get nasty with the Manders.
Okay. I think I like the under on that one too. This could be a game Detroit just controls the clock. But Washington puts drives together as well. Rams, Niners. I like the Rams.
I'm going to wait to see what's up with Brock Purdy.
All right. Chargers, Steelers. All right. Stay. 11:50. Good time to end it.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Sounds good. I'll see you at 7:00 for the degenerate hour.
See you guys.
All right. Peace. Guys, do me a favor before you head out. Thank you for tuning in. As always, we really appreciate you. W Stream. Had a good time. That one was fun. Go to the Pickett Sports YouTube channel. Of course, appreciate you as always. There's that message right there in the Twitch chat. Subscribe to the page. We will be live tonight, 7 p.m. EST, and we'll be going through the Raiders Broncos game. We'll try to find a betting angle. Had some success early on the degenerate hour. We haven't really hit anything great the past couple of weeks, except Greg's infamous tight end touchdown parlay. And what was that, 205-1 in the Steelers Bengals game? That was cool a couple of weeks ago. We'll try to do it again. No guarantees. As always, no guaranteed winners, no certified locks. Make your own fucking decisions. And don't bitch at people, strangers on the internet, if you tell they're playing, they lose. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to try to get some fucking sleep. I'm getting my ass kicked over here. And I will... second. Okay. I will... I'll send a notification to the Discord if you guys are in the Discord. If you need a link, let me know. I'll send you guys the link to hop in, and we'll see you tonight. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let me see something. Can I do this? Oh yeah, look at this. Check this out. Check this out. You ready for this? Thank you. All right. Thank you. That's it. It's the end of the stream.